Kate and William's secret shot to finish royal traitors Meghan and Harry via a rare show-stopping outfit at the Bond premiere. It signals the start of a very big change for the future queen. To the title writers of Fleet Street, I bow before you. So far, no one has realized what must be the burning temptation to slap a Goldfinger pun on any front page tomorrow, after Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, ahead of the film's premiere, the latest Bond sparkly outfits. It's a family outing in the way that tens of thousands of dollars in designer gear, some lovely diamonds, and a lot of smiles make up a regular excursion for family members of the Queen's family. But this isn't just another dazzling red carpet outing in the life of a dazzling red carpet outings for Kate. The Duchess, 10 years into this HRH game, an adept at formal dressing, has long established a very clear analytical language for these types of events. Pretty dresses in various shades of pastels and soft shapes are her choices. Throws in a clutch, some matching pumps, some floral prints, or a bold navy blue dress, and you'll have a beautiful, inexpensive wardrobe that can warm up the hearts of many generations of Sloane lovers. Instead, Kate's Bond dress was a difference between the highly predictable route with the Duchess, avoiding her usual pretty look with a structured gold gown by Jenny Packham. This is clearly the most striking and glamorous outfit she has ever worn. Contrast this Jenny Packham issue with the embossed sky blue design, also by the London designer, which Kate wore to the Spectre premiere in 2015. The difference couldn't be starker. One is a meek, veiled, and pastel-colored camisole. If apologies can be addressed, this is it. The other, quite simply, oh my God, no holds barred fabulous. It's the equivalent of a sartorial roar. So let's be clear here. This isn't just a dress. This is a very clear statement of intent and power move on Kate's part. If we wanted to showcase her inner Anna Wintour here, we could talk about the fact that Kate has never worn solid gold before. White with gold accents, sure, but never like this. Or we could talk about her completely unprecedented choice of theatrical flare sleeves and structured shoulders. Or we could delve into the fact that the Duchess, while occasionally flirting with a sequined move, has never put this level of Vegas-worthy sparkle on before. We were even able to interrogate the fact that Kate arrived without her signature clutch, which is very unusual. No, this camisole is a very easy statement to redirect Goopy's debate in the Sussexes' California about Kate stepping in and owning her powers. It may have taken a decade to get here, but this is a great display of confidence that signals how comfortable she is in herself and how comfortable she is in the limelight from a woman timidly shy. Furthermore, the Bond event is an important one because it is essentially the royal family's shooting that began at the beginning of the post-pandemic chapter. After 18 months of homeschooling, Zoom showing up, and both Charles and William contracting the virus, this much-delayed launch not only marks the resumption of the usual post-COVID royal duties, but also gives us a taste of the first normal royal life after Megxit. It's easy to forget that in the same month last year, Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, headed to Westminster Abbey for their last outing as working members of the royal family. By the time of that Westminster event, the Sussexes were poised to take over North America. Fueled by waves of support from the States and the promise of a new life at the gates of Wall Street and the Valley, Silicon, Hollywood, and Washington will automatically open up to them. We all know what comes next. The devastating march of the virus that has put much of the world on lockdown. Things for both the Sussexes and the House of Windsor have remained essentially stable ever since. That era seemed to be coming to an end. And it was in this context that we saw Kate reveal her most daring look ever. It can be tempting to wonder if this dramatic outfit choice is some sort of reaction to the expensive yet obscenely chic wardrobe that Meghan just launched for the royal tour, the couple's fake one that arrived in New York over the weekend. The reality, however, was that Kate's appearance was probably made months in advance, with the kind of precise planning typically reserved for a ground invasion. Is whiteboard and long metal involved? I'd like to think. Regardless of the supposed history of two commoner duchesses, this is not the case of a fashion sense. Instead, this, I argue, is Kate that has made a very clear statement about what we can expect from the royal family in this new chapter to be bigger, bolder, and unflinching prohibition. In other words, the world is not enough. Here are the things you have to keep in mind here. Hours before the Cambridges hit the red carpet, it was announced that billionaire and former presidential candidate Mike Bloomberg had entered William's $93 million Earthshot Prize as a global advisor and will attempt to for the winners. In addition, later this month, a 5-part TV series about the 15 finalists for the Creativity Award will be broadcast both in the UK and in the US. Forget about giving an occasional speech about the threat of climate change or cutting the ribbon every now and then. William isn't here to play around. He's recruited a host of celebrities, global celebrities including billionaires like Jack Ma, former Pepsi CEO, and the former head of the World Trade Organization for the awards panel. Likewise, in January 2020, Kate launched the biggest project of her career, rolling out across the UK the 5 Big Questions, a landmark survey of more than 500,000 women, parents participating as well. While this philanthropic focus may look like one of her favorite floral dresses, innocuous and safe, what brings Kate's focus here is the well-established connection between happiness and well-being. Happiness is in years 0 to 5 and problems such as mental health, homelessness, and addiction. In June, she founded the Royal Foundation Center for Childhood, which says, "My hope is that we can change the way we think about childhood and change lives for generations to come." Taken together, the Bloomberg News by William and Jenny Packham by Kate, and we have the future king and queen weighing everything that I think could signal the beginning of a period of assertiveness, strength, and more ambition in their royal careers. Both the Duke and Duchess seem very clearly motivated by a sense of purpose and wanting to make the world so much better than that next year will mark the Queen's 70th on the throne. Even if she has an unpretentious work ethic, even if His Majesty is not immortal, with a once-in-a-lifetime change, it is crucial to transform the monarchy into a dynamic force for 21st century interests. And well, if William and Kate go strong, the full version of royalty happens to put the Sussexes and their post-Megxit careers in the shade. Whether anyone has the Kensington Palace Wi-Fi code, it is really that annoying. There's another thing in the Bond premiere that we have to talk about. That is how warm the 4 HRHs really were when they greeted each other. The photos of Kate kissing her father-in-law and Camilla on the cheek showed a united family that really likes each other. That image in all its natural warmth, I seriously doubt that a single member of that group with that title has enough acting skills to put on such a show. Directly contrasts with the Queen's family as a cold, emotionally deprived group in the book that Harry and Meghan drew on their lying interview with Oprah. Interesting. Very interesting. In the title song of the same name, Golden Eye, Tina Turner emphasizes that it will take forever to see what I've got. So is Kate. Like any M-appointed field officer worthy of their 00 title, Kate is one of the Crown's agents who today proves she has a few daring moves in her career right up her sleeve. The woman may not know her way around a martini, a Walter PPK, or a vintage Aston Martin, but her aim is just as devastating and powerful as any version of Bond. My news today has ended. What do you think about the royal family? Please continue to discuss them with us below in the comments, and everyone also talk about them. Don't be afraid to like and share my video with your friends who will like it if they think so. And please click the subscribe